Hello and welcome to another episode of DirectLake Performance. Today we'll be comparing import mode with the DirectLake option. So if we have a look at the different options with this architecture diagram, here we have the DirectLake option where we query the delta tables sitting in my OneLake, and on the other hand, what I have also prepared for this one is I've imported the data into a semantic model, also locally. So we're comparing these two options here. And what I've prepared already up front is two different Power BI reports, just connecting to different semantic models. So obviously the import mode where the semantic model is served locally on my laptop. And in the case of DirectLake, we're querying the data from OneLake. So here's the CSV file that I'm using for both of these options. This is what I've loaded into the import mode data model, so that 125 gigs has been compressed into about 4.6 gigs. And I can actually show the exact size of this data model. So here it is, 4.6 gigs. So most of the PBIX file is of course the semantic model. And in case of DirectLake, what I've done is transformed that CSV file into a Delta Lake table in OneLake. So let's open both of these. Okay, great. Now that we have both of these open, let me position them side by side, and let's go to data and visualization options here, and open the performance analyzer, and let's do the same for the DirectLake one. We give us some extra space there, and then again performance analyzer. So if we go and start the recording here and switch to the airline visualization, we will see that the first one is probably a bit slow, but if we refresh, we start getting quite decent performance. So actually pretty amazing, less than 200 milliseconds. It's blazing fast if you ask me. And on the import mode one, let's start recording, do the same. So open the airline tab, and here we see the same thing. So first, the DAX query actually didn't take too long, but the other took. So let's actually just refresh the visual here. And what we can see is the fact that the initial query in both of these options was a bit slow perhaps, but after that the performance is just blazing fast. The import mode is still the fastest option for Power BI. It's slightly faster than the DirectLake mode, but to be honest, both of these are blazing fast. We're talking in some cases less than 50 milliseconds with the import mode, and also with the DirectLake we're below 200 milliseconds. So both of these are well above the accepted level of performance we're looking for when discussing Power BI reports. So both of these options are very good options when using Power BI and for storing the data. From performance perspective, import mode slightly faster. On the other hand, with the DirectLake, you get rid of the import phase and the fact that your report may not always be up to date due to the fact that you always need to load the data into the model. So if those are important features to you or functionalities, then I would definitely go with the DirectLake option. But on the other hand, if you want that last bit of performance, then you just might want to still load the data in using the import mode. Thanks, and See you next time.